Good morning, everybody. How are we doing on this wonderful Tuesday morning? Welcome back to, I guess, what is ostensibly Pokemon Week on the Grand Soul Freak stream, because we are going to be playing a ton of Pokemon this week. So I hope everybody's having a good morning. I have been okay. I made some food this morning. Oatmeal. I added some like frozen fruits in there. And Knight, thank you for the 5 stream watch streak. Yeah, I'm beginning to believe that I need to not add frozen fruit to my oatmeal, and that I should have gotten non-frozen fruit because the strawberries were hard. But you know, we make mistakes sometimes. I did almost choke on a frozen strawberry, but live and let live, you know? Sometimes we don't make the smartest decisions. Sometimes we don't all make we all make mistakes in the past in the heat of passion, Jimbo. But I am excited to get back into Pokemon today. You know something I kind of want to do? I'd have to charge my 3DS and find a memory card. I wanna I wanna look at my old Pokemon X save file because I wanna know where it is. I think it might be like I might have restarted a playthrough to do one of my like when I was doing like my yearly Pokemon series playthroughs, which was a thing I did when I was in high school. So it might not be a finished save file, but I'm very interested in seeing where it is at the very least. Yeah, well, hello, Dark Pikachu. But yeah, I'm very interested in checking that out. We'll see how things go. I'll see if I can set that up for tomorrow, if I can find some save space somewhere. But we're going to be getting into our Pokemon Y playthrough, continuing that a little fun time. Uh, there we go. I still have not found a more elegant solution to capturing this game. So you're gonna have to deal with it. You are you are going to have to deal with it. I hit the B button. Oops. Alright, so alright, we just fought Corona, so we have to go get the Lucario. I've really got to find a more like a better HM solution here. Hi, money. I've got to find a... Wait. Why is... Why is the window smaller? I didn't even notice. Dog, what is going on? Dude, I swear to God. That is gonna have to do because I'm not gonna fix this. There's gotta be a way to like make this like better. What if I full screen this? It didn't actually make it much better. You know what? Skip. That's gonna have to work, I don't care. Wait, there is a hidden item here. Yeah, it's on this rock. Stardust, nice. I was kind of hoping it would be a... No, Chucky, he was making fun of me because... I put frozen fruit into my oatmeal. Maybe I can have one screen on my forehead. Shut up. There isn't like a good way to really do this. What's single window? Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to like come up with a rotate upward. That also doesn't help. I'm trying to like see if there's like a better... Well, there's that. I can also do separate windows. So I can like capture two windows and have like a second screen. Hang on, let me try this. Is this gonna work? Yeah, I think I have to do Windows 10 capture. Hello? It does not want to seem to capture the secondary window. Alright, that's not gonna work then. I'll figure something out for this. Remind me to do it before the stream tomorrow. Because I will forget. God knows. Also, why are you not getting smaller? Yeah, capturing Pokemon games is strange. I had a more elegant solution during the DS marathon, or when I was playing the DS games, but... Fuck, if I remember what it was. Hey, Cobalt. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I'm just trying to get, like, something going. Wrong thing. Can I use the item finder in here? Oh my god. Oh. Resets him that way. Yeah, I'll probably do that. It's Gherkin? I thought it was Gunkin. Who up Gunkin they? Who up Gunkin they Mega Stones? Why are you people here? Do you guys just live here? Whoop Gunkin they shut. My Mega Stones be erupting. I don't know why, I have a very vivid memory of this place. I guess this is just like a kind of a cool visual with like the tower. One might remove my ability to type in English. It's not the worst thing I've seen. Not even the worst thing I've seen with that joke. I really love this place. When I'm here with my Pokemon looking at the wide open sky above, all my worries disappear and I feel like I can do anything. Okay, Jevil. Thanks for coming all the way up here. It was decided that this must be the place where the... Oh, wait. This game isn't gonna make me do that thing, right? Hey, look, it's the Mega Ring. I still wish they'd let us have custom Mega Rings. No, it's because she's gonna give us a Lucario. But they're not gonna make me walk all the way downstairs to get rid of a Pokemon in my party, right? They'll let me just send one to the PC from here. Sure. Okay, thank God. Dude, gym leader theme with the freedom motif. Imagine if it's like... Oh, successor core. Now she gets 2 wards. And we could get a Mega Conk. There's definitely been art of that in the past. Bone Rush? Swords Dance first, why not? I gotta admit, I do prefer the animation in ZA, where like the trainer does a little jump. I won't lose this, it'll be fun. Oh, Christ. Okay, so Power Punch does 40. Bone Rush is 25 with a 90% chance. So, Bone Rush will do more damage. Well, no. Bone Rush would need to... 60. Bone Rush would need to hit 3 times to do more damage. Because of Stab. You know, let's go for it. I won't miss. I did it. Well, no, Bone Rush would have need to hit 3 times because it's 75. Wait, is Power... No, Power Punch is 60 damage. Or 40 damage base. And then 60 with... Did I misread that, or am I just stupid? Am I stupid? Hang on, I might need to read that again. Groof. Groof. Sure. Oh my god, okay, thank you. Alright, let's send Gloom. I guess I'll give it the same nickname I gave it on my first playthrough of this game, which was Ryu, because it's just Ryu. Groof. Alright, let's take a look at this. Oh, I had a minus speed. I had a minus defense nature. Sick. So I think I did just get lucky to not instantly get my dick ripped off. Anyway, new Pokemon. You guys know what that means. Shabingus. Why is this a thing? No, my Lucario has Steadfast, so it actually wouldn't have mattered. Why did my hand get burned? On what? Oh, Mega Lucario. You're right. Wait, don't I have better ones than this? No, these are actually my top tier ones. Well, you guys know what time it is. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, God, dude, I can't... Hold on. I missed. This is significantly harder on a mouse than it is with a stylus, I will say. Damn it, I missed. Oh shit, Rataton on Switch? Damn, hell yeah. I mean, I have the PC version, so. But Rataton's very good. Play Rataton if you haven't. Whoa. I forget how much points you need to get the best reward. But there's no real point to going above 999. I think it's 500. I think 500 is how much, like, the minimum you need to get the best score. Or to get the best reward. I'm so locked in, you guys don't understand. Are you serious? I'm just gonna... Never mind, I lost it. Damn, dude, I thought I was, like, whatever. Ultimate Headmaster. I think you actually need 800 at the very minimum to get the best possible score. Oh, it doesn't like being touched on, like, the... Where the hell am I supposed to pet you? Okay, so that worked. It doesn't like being touched in its eyes, oddly. Well, it actually was just feeding like the second worst Pokopos. You guys don't understand. As a kid, I friggin' loved that minigame. I would literally sit around for hours at a time playing it because I liked it so much. Wait. Oh, you like being touched on your weird ear things. What are these supposed to be? Why does he have them? Alright, so that's probably the max amount of things I can give him right now. There's like a... I think... Line... Alright, so I think if I... Yeah, I think if I say Lucario's name, he can hear me. Lucario. 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 There is like... Oh. Yeah, you see? That's the thing where he can hear me. Pokemon can't hear you in this game. They... Chat, make sure to turn off your DS before you get intimate with a woman. Lucario can hear everything that's happening. Why did he give me a pink arch cushion? Shona has literally nothing to say. Alright, I need a water type to round out this team, I think. Because what am I looking like for type? Oh, well, no, Snorlax can be my surfer because Snorlax can learn surf. He knows what you are. Guys, help, my Lucario just called me a slur. Sylveon named Force Fem. Listen, alright? Don't shit talk my force feminizing. Don't talk about it. I hate the deposit Pokemon thing, it's so stupid. Grass boxes. Let's see. Oh man, I have that. This is all the Pokemon I have? Oh shit. By the way, the same hotkey for changing my screens is the same one that throws an item at me. Oh. Thanks, dude. Sick. 5 years ago. I'm not a duck. I don't quack. Surf. Thank you, Snorlax, for being able to surf. Why can't Snorlax learn surf? Least ceremonious HM get. I don't know, man. I still feel like the way you get Rock Smash in Gen 2 is worse. Where there's just a random hiker. Like on the side of the route, and he's just like, hey, you better take this. And you can completely miss Rock Smash in that game. It's so funny. Sorry, I don't speak Russian. Wait, what are we talking about? Dude, it's Forage Road. Dude, I thought the name of this route was Fraudage Road. Dude. I was like, God damn. Alright, Pokemon, I see you. Does anybody remember where the move reminder is in this game? I actually just straight up don't remember where the move reminder is. Oh my god, it's the Slur Pokemon! I've got to catch it. How does chatter work? Oh my god, I got hit by Sing. Is it the first time you use the move, I have to, like, speak into the mic? Dendamil town. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember where that is. Did I start my YouTube? Okay, I did. Whew. For a second, I thought I didn't. I got so scared. I have a nest ball. I'll use this. It should still be effective on a level 23. Gotcha. Chatot was caught. This thing better have the move. I'm not gonna use it, but I still want to like use chat. I still want to use it. I do love Chatot's cry. The only reason I really remember Chatot all that well is because it's the first trade Pokemon in DPPT, because you get it in Eterna City. And it's like a fun little trade thing that I always did. Not deposit, dude. I hate this stupid box mechanic. It was a relic from the Gen 1, Gen 2 days, and then they never got rid of it, and I've never gotten that. It does have chatter. Alright, chat, how does chatter work? How do I give it a move to learn? Do I have to use chatter in battle first and like be speaking when it's using the mic? Are you gonna teach it a slur? No. No. Alright, I was gonna look at something. Was named Chat Rot, but I realized you get enough from that. Yeah, I get enough brain rot from chat. Is that peak Pokemon I smell or just you? Probably just me. I'm sorry, I'm stinky. Yeah, we're a ways out from Dendamil Town. And we still have to do the second Lumio City visit too. Alright, I want to see how chatter works. The user takes using a sound wave based on words it has learned. This confuses the target. It doesn't record an X and Y? Oh, dude, that sucks. I know they changed it, but I thought it was Sun and Moon. I thought it still worked like that in X and Y. Hi, Kylie. I was gonna teach it to say the phrase the N-word. Not the actual word, just the phrase the N-word, and it would have been so funny. Unfortunately, my bit was ruined by Pokemon having forethought. Is Chatot still banned in Worlds, or has that changed? Holy shit, LeBron! I made that exact same joke yesterday, Moon. It ain't banned, it's just bad? No. Better you make that joke than me. Yeah, I'm allowed to make that joke. What? Oh, right. This guy gives you a free Lapras. I love that for the free Lucario they give you, they let— oh my god. I need cut. Holy shit, Tauros. What do you mean my Roselia is being outsped by a Tauros? I'm 11 levels up. Another free Lapras like you get in Gen 1. Yeah, I don't know why they really give it to you. I guess they're like, oh, well, you need a Pokemon to be able to swim. Well, not swim, but to be able to surf. But you get a free Snorlax, so— well, it's not a free Snorlax. I want to catch it. I'm not going to use it, I just want it. Get in my balls. Hey! You could just continue insulting Australians. That's fair, we're all allowed to insult Australians a little bit. Haha, spider meme. When you see someone suffering from a mental health crisis, help them return to reality. Buddy, I think you're on the wrong stream. It's always a YouTube chatter. First of all, if you're trying to be transphobic, number one, I'm cis, so congratulations, you're an idiot on 2 levels. At least want to see what's out there. It's just a YouTube chatter who's lost, apparently. You know, just the usual. I love morons who see something and see something on their YouTube page and for some reason have to click onto it and then click onto chat to be both an asshole and an idiot. It's really incredible. But the moment I call an American stupid, I'm in jail. To be fair, I feel like the world's been calling America stupid for years, and we can't really complain. As an American, you're allowed to call Americans stupid, because we are. What I missed? Just a YouTube chatter, it's fine. This is why I say YouTube streaming is more trouble than it's worth. Like the block button exists, and as soon as it's pressed, it's their game over. Well, the entire thing for them is that they just like to be mean. They can't fathom that people want to live their lives in different ways than them, so they have to, like, criticize them for it, even though they're not hurting anyone. That's literally their entire, like, MO. They can't bear to think that people want to live their lives in a different way. Oh, right, right, this is the game where if you surf on Lapras, Lapras has a special, like, surfing model. That's why they give you the Lapras. Okay. They could do that, but they couldn't give the gym leaders animated intros. Please don't have liquid ooze. Okay. Why is Quillfish so fat? I've never thought of Quillfish as being so big. Fat fuckfish. That's one huge fish. Also, before I forget, can I see this person's, like, channel before I ban them? Whoa, he's bisexual. Bisexual Quillfish. Because they're a pufferfish? Yeah, but I've never, like, from the sprites before, I've never gotten, like, the impression that Quillfish is really all that big. Losing a battle with my Binacle. Holy shit, Pokemon ripped off Bionicle. I saw. Man, what a surf route, huh? It's 2 steps long. I gotta say, this is probably the worst surf theme. I think you're calling Quillfish big as a bit of an overquill. We knew of Miss Puff. Yeah, but even Miss Puff ain't that big. Rock Smash. Holy shit, Max Ether. Why are ethers in rocks? What's the in-lore explanation for that? What are ethers made of? Sorry, I said that and my stupid Sonic fan brain immediately went to what I'm made of. My brain immediately said simple curiosity because I'm a goddamn nerd. Lancelot kills hikers. Next question. Pedal Dance. Should I even get that? Over, like, Giga Drain? Yeah, sure, why not? I can reteach Giga Drain if it's, like, a big issue. I don't even have anything to shave except the unmentionables. I do need to shave again. My friggin' hair grew out way quicker than it should. I wish I could just physically remove all of my body hair and have it never grow back ever again. They should invent a gun, but for, like, body hair. It's the Skiddo Ranch. Oh, attract. Thank you. Man, this game really gives you a lot of HMs really early. Can I ride the Skiddo? Oh my god. Whipped Dream. Oh, there's her body hair. Shame I lost it in the divorce. I mean, there was like that one Kickstarter for a laser razor or whatever, and it was dog shit. Oh my god, that's right, this game has dive. There we go, shiny stone. I knew the shiny stone was coming up. I had a feeling it was on this route, but I didn't remember where it was. That is boobs that are on my second monitor. I want to take a look at his moveset first. Ooh. The next move I get is like toxic, and I don't really think I care about getting toxic early. I could just use the toxic TM if I really need it. Yeah, I'll just evolve. Why not? Why are there boobs in your second monitor? I was reading a manga. Any other questions? Yay, we get to see one of my favorite Pokemon. Joker evolved into Roserade. Sure, what manga? I'm not gonna let you guys know now. You're too excited. Also, are there hidden items here? There are. Oh boy. Come on, Skiddo. Can I not get on Skiddo while I have these out? I can't. That's strange. No, get off. Oh no, it's pointing me to that rock. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm done with Skiddo riding. Get back on the Skiddo. Again, another feature they gave us for some reason. I really don't know why they did this. There really was no reason for the... God damn it, dude. Another cut tree? What is with this game and cut trees? You ask any more questions, but to be fair, you never said to give an answer to the question. True. I don't answer questions. I should be using Force Fem a bit more, but... words I didn't expect to come out of my mouth. I should be using Force Fem a bit more. Dude, the Pokemon breeders in this game are so cute. Sorry, I had to interrupt myself. The Pokemon breeders in this game are so cute. I love them. What? I was not expecting... Okay. I honest to God forget that trainers are allowed to do this. Rare time that someone switches in a Pokemon game. Skiddo was a cute guy for this game and then they gave up on it. Yeah, they gave up on a lot of concepts they introduced in this game. I knew I would get paralyzed, dude. Come on. Furries went absolutely psycho for the breeders in this gen. Really? I know the breeders are cute, but goddamn, what did the furries do? Reading Keijo and playing Queen's Blade. I need to read Keijo or watch the anime. Quick guard, I don't care. It's realizing that I'm realizing that I've confused the effects of wide guard and quick guard in the past. That was the sound of me stretching, by the way. Oh, right, this Lucario gets boosted experience points because it counts as a traded Pokemon. I forgot how busted this Lucario they give you is. Or is it? No, is it because of my... Is it because of a me? Is it because it's a me, Mario? Oh shit, it does have 2 hearts. Why does Fee have none? Hold on. We gotta give Fee some quick cards for Roderick. Wake up. Oh wait, I should feed you first. Why does the living sword need to eat? Why are we feeding the living sword? You think it would eat like souls or something. Anyway, welcome to this 2.5-hour grand stream where we play nothing but Head It, and that's it. Oh my god, really? I missed that? Man, now I gotta get back into Fever. Thanks for the random lag spike. I'm at least gonna get to 800, because I think that's like the minimum I need for the best possible reward. For the distinct and honored title of Ultimate Header Master. That's right, chat, I'm the master of giving head. And I messed up again. Why is it always Snorlax that I mess up on? Oh my god, it's always a purple one. Honestly, sounds like a great stream. I mean, if I really... No, don't use that one. Those are the shitty ones. Elite head. Careful, should put a little big up. Table. Because, like, the best Pokepuffs give way more, like, affection than it seems. Because the hearts they display are not, like, accurate with it in the slightest. Can you still eat? Okay, yeah, this is the last one you'll eat. Before I have to play more. Oh, I've never even done Berry Picker? Berry Picker might be easier to do on like a piece on a totally legitimate 3DS console. Oh my god. I lied. It's definitely hard to get like the best possible reward though. Actually, the more that I do this, the more I'm like, man, I'm beginning to realize why I didn't do this one. Oh my god, I missed. Okay. Yeah, Berry Picker is hard. Do Pokemon even, like, care about colors? I don't think they do. Or if they do, I just never noticed. I mean, the other option is playing the stupid puzzle minigame, which I think the puzzle one is just the worst out of all of them. Like, I don't think... Okay, well, did he not like the orange one? Because he only gave me 4 hearts for the... Oh, there you go. Are there colorblind Pokemon? Dogs are colorblind, so I guess, like... Growlithe. Pombon isn't colorblind. Pombon's stupid. Look at how hard this minigame is, guys. It actually does get really hard when you get to the middle. When you get to the higher level ones, when they're like actually pretty hard. When there's like a lot of pieces, it actually does get pretty hard. Oh, Horde Battle. Dende! That's what I always thought that Wingull was saying. I always thought Wingull was saying Dende in its cry. I was like, Dende! Like the Dragon Ball character. You have alerted the Horde. Dude, why do my Pokemon keep giving me hot pink items? Oh, it won't let me open the menu while I have that notification up on the bottom screen. Hot pink items in your area want you to get them. Clearly. My swarm of bug-type Pokemon is in tip-top shape and buzzing for a battle. Can I kill this kid? Youngster Aiden. Well, your Pokemon are about to be in need of aid. You quadruple resist power-up punch. What the fuck? Your Yama has speed boost? What the piss? But at least my punches get stronger every time I hit you. Give that one a 4 out of 10. Alright. Supersonic would actually be good against you. Sorry, I'm not a Sonic fan. Oh, that is true. It actually would be good against me from all the attack boosts I'm getting. Can I kill this kid? Listen, he challenged me. Everyone could be Leon or Frank West with the one-liners. Alright then. You just... Oh my god, this kid has, like, only bug types. It's almost as if him saying that he liked bug-type Pokemon in his dialogue was foreshadowing what he would have on his team. Oh my god, this 3D model of Mothim is so ugly. I forget how big Whirlipede is. Bro is Moth him. Now you've really gone and stirred up the hive. This kid's such a nerd. Pokemon Y is peak. It's a peak of something, right? It's a peak of something, alright. It's certainly a peak. Why are there so many Chatot here? I'm very tired, so if you see me yawning, no you don't. Is there really no item in here? Huh. It is a game of all time. Oh god, Miltank. I don't like the nipple physics on Miltank. I don't like that. As a matter of fact, I greatly dislike that. I had to break everybody on the Twitch side. What the fuck? Oh my god, people got a glimpse of Miltank and then immediately got sent into ads. Twitch knew they were saving you all. Are you a trainer or are you an actual fun person? Nope, it's a trainer. Immediately got Taco Bell ads. They turned the Miltank into beef. The best cow Pokemon. Isn't it also like the only cow Pokemon? Yo, Force Fem wants to learn Light Screen. Actually, I already have Light Screen. Taco Heal Bell. Tauros, well, yeah, well, Tauros is a bull. Different. Tauros doesn't have the cow titty. Oh, Fee is gonna evolve. Night Slash, finally. Me when it's night and I feel like slashing. Oh, that's right. A jinx is something that brings you bad luck. Oops. Stupid idiot, dummy, Dumbo. You can milk a Tauros if you try hard enough. Cobalt, I don't think that's milk. Cobalt, that's not milk. That's not milk. Oh yeah, Doublade. Why am I dropping frames all of a sudden, dude? Nope. Who put an ice heel on the beach? Who brought ice heel to the beach? Oh. Rock Smash Pokemon. What is it? It's the Webble. Did I just break your house, dude? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it, fam. I'll leave you alone. You look like you've been through enough.
Poco ding.
Doombringer 007, thank you for the follow. Oh! My controller just fell. I was trying to eat. Oh no! Don't tell me it's this guy. It is. It's the 6th Magikarp guy. Oh my god. What's my speed up button? Save state, and then Control Z. That's all. There we go. Hello? Look, I did it! Crazy that why is there always just a guy that has 6 Magikarp? Azure Bay. Well, you better bay leaf that I'm gonna explore this area. I mean, regular Pokemon trainers usually don't have more than like 2. Like, I feel like most regular trainers only have like 4 Pokemon max. But every Pokemon game, there's always one guy that has like 6 Magikarp, except for Black and White. But that's only because Black and White doesn't have Magikarp in it. Tammy grew to level 39. Skrelp. I be skrelping all over my girl shit, like, okay, I'm sorry. Skrelp. It's the peak game. Yeah, it's peak of something, alright. Peak of mid. This game's mid. For a moment, I thought Skrelp was a brain rot term. No, it's the name of a Pokemon. What does Skrelp evolve into again? I forgot what the name of its evolved form is. Dragalge. Yeah, that's what it is. Don't you mean this game is Landorus Therian? True. Who has the amulet coin? Oh, it is Joker. Okay. Dragalge. I should use Repel, because I'm not really going to be catching anything out here. I already tell you, I'm not a terribly big fan of this surf theme. I have 17 lower level repels, I'll use those. Dry bones. Fisherman Mick in black and white has 6 level 60 magic cards because of post game. Okay, so I've not done the black and white post game really, because I played black and white way later than everyone else did. I didn't play it at release, or I did play it at release, but I never beat it because I was very sad to learn that I hacked in 100 rare candies for nothing because Minccino evolves via shiny stone. Oh, the Ampharocyte, okay. I didn't even remember this was here. I just came here for fun. Yo, Quancher. I love Quancher. Its name is so silly. It's got a rocket launcher that's a claw, so they call it a Quancher. Do you get it, chat? Yeah, I'm not gonna address the Skibbity question in chat. It's the year of our Lord 2026. We should let Skibbity die. Oh, woe is me. I'll sink this feeling of despair to the bottom of the ocean. Is he gonna kill himself? What do you mean by that? Like scrawny kelp. I didn't get scrub, but I know about Dragalge. Dragalge I always got. Sun and Moon opinion, they're good games, they're just a little hard to go back and play because of how many cutscenes there are. But Sun and Moon are really good. I want to replay them sometime. That's like a whole thing. It's also one of the few games where you can get a Banary right at the start of the game. Well, no, that's USUM. USUM, you get the ability to get a Banary on like the first route. And that shit is crazy. I love that. I love that for me. Actually, you kind of frightened me. Oh, yeah. What is this camera angle? Where am I going? I hate how USUM ruined some of the good things of SM, but it did add a lot of good things to SM. Sadomasochism. Was my Pokemon fan impression good? No, you have to start complaining about how Winds and Waves actually looks bad and that Sword and Shield actually look good all this time, because that is an actual thing that has been happening on Twitter. Now people want stylized Pokemon games and not just realistic slop. Now you guys care about that. Sea Spirit's Den. What? Pokemon's here later? Lugia? Is Lugia here or something? Without using HMs? Well, it's gonna be a game where they're bringing Dive back, so for all I hope, please don't bring HMs back in that game, so that I don't have to have Dive on somebody. Oh, that's Manafi. Okay. Or Manaphy. Because it's supposed to be like manatee, but I've always said Manafi. Is it one of the legendary birds? My only thought would be Articuno, but Articuno isn't a sea spirit. Articuno is like an ice guy. When it was stinky, it was fucking stinky. Based on which starter you picked. Ah, okay. Again, I don't really remember a lot about X and Y. I'm beginning to remember that X and Y had a lot of random ass legendaries in it. You see them like randomly on your journey until you settle there. Huh, okay. Random Mewtwo, because why not? Well, I mean, that was because Mewtwo got 2 megas in this game, so... Is there seriously a sky battle here? X and Y has so much Gen 1 stuff. Yeah, this game has a lot of like Gen 1 pandering in it. I mean, you literally get the Gen 1 starters, but that's because they gave them megas for whatever godforsaken reason. Because Charizard needed 2 megas. No, you don't get it. Mewtwo is the cool one. Hello, Melonburger. Do you think they'll bring back Sky Battles in Wiwa? Why would they? They referenced Sky Battles in ZA because it was such a bafflingly stupid idea. Marine City. Oh my god, I got a DM. Hi, Calum. Soul, I challenge you to a battle in front of the gym. You'd better be ready. Calum, we battled like an hour ago. Pokemon one. Physical psychic type with no physical psychic moves, or a special psychic type that's just worse than Life Orb Mewtwo. Please don't take anything that my wife says to heart. Your youth is simply too much for us older folks who have lost the adventuring spirit. Thanks for the Sylph Scarf, dude. Nothing in their trash can. Can I rant about Infinite Fusion again and how much I hate how that game is written? Oh, the incenses are here. Okay. Please ignore my bitch wife. I'm giving away her scarves. Awakening. What's going on at the Kalos power plant? I don't care. Oh, this is the monorail station. My Magikarp is so cute when it eats Pokepops with gusto. Well, there's a hotel here. Welcome to the Comarine Hotel. I'm just like Ramos. I always keep a go-go with me. Did you know that the famous movie star Diantha comes to this hotel often? Man, like Diantha feels like she should have so much aura than she does. Oh shit, Lucky Egg, hell yeah. You guys want to become insanely broken? Man, they give you the lucky egg in the main story in this game. They really did not care about balancing this. Did you know that Diantha has a daughter? Yeah, and her daughter is cool. Her daughter let us borrow a Rayquaza. Oh, this is the game director? Is there no Game Freak building in this game? I thought there was one in Lumios. Where's the Pokemon Center? Oh, I have to take the monorail. Sure. Here's the question. What is the move I'm describing? Slower Pokemon get to move first. That's Trick Room. Correct. As promised, I'll give you a TM. Thank you. James Freak hates France. Did they downsize? They just vacationed. I miss Pokemon and me in Super Training. I do. Part of me does. Why are you two here? Congratulations! I see you finally obtained everything you need for Mega Evolution. A Mega Stone for the Pokemon, a Mega Ring for the trainer, and a strong bond with your Pokemon. Strong bond? What do you mean, Diantha? Oh shit, is that Ansh's dad? There's, like, they didn't pork. I hate to believe that. Oh shit, fly. I'm gonna fly around on my tiny little Chatot. Dad, you're the champion. How do you not know? It's really important to us all, though. When I'm acting, I always think trying to forge a bond between myself and the character I'm playing. If all I think about it, how I'm nothing like a character, I'll just hate playing it. Or Pokemon. Oh, never mind me, I'm just babbling about my own things. Let's have a battle next time we meet, shall we? I'm still looking forward to it. God, you are so auraless. You could have been the next Cynthia, and instead you're just there. Diantha really is just like a woman, dude. Like, there's nothing special about her, and that sucks. Cause like both of the female champions before her were so cool. Like Cynthia and Iris. Dude, Iris was tripped out of her mind. Like, those two were so cool, and then you get Diantha, and she's just, hello, I'm woman. It definitely stings, and thank God for ZA developing some of these characters more. Oh right, hordes are how you get hidden abilities in this game. At least Cynthia has personality. Yeah, Cynthia was cool, dude. She was like she was an archaeologist, and she helped you frequently. Did ZA develop Diantha? Not Diantha. We did get to meet her daughter, so I guess by virtue of Ansha's existence, Diantha got a little bit of development. We don't know how to develop you, Diantha, so we're just gonna give you a daughter. Diantha had sex and left her care under the child under the care of Jacinth. Yeah, maybe she isn't a good mom. I would not leave my child in the hands of the crazed lesbian. I bet my Helioptile close to the thing. Sure, man. Whatever. Diantha barely shows up at all. I've never seen the X and Y anime, actually. Dog, I thought you said Dr. Fentanyl. It's fennel. Right. Game sync was still a thing in X and Y? Huh, I didn't even remember that. I was under ranting about pro section and ugly stuff in a cafe. That scene is still the greatest because Diantha's just like, okay, whatever. Can I go now? You're weird. Oh, this is the house where I get the leftovers? Oh, where's your trash can? Aw. Sure. Oh, unwavering emotions? Oh no, I was gonna tip him. I forgot that they just randomly put unwavering emotions in here. Oh right, Pokemiles. I forgot those are a thing. You guys remember Pokemiles? Sorry. This game is incomplete and we own this song. People like play that shit. I mean, Unwavering Emotions is one of the best Pokemon songs ever made. Hi, Caleb. Sorry to keep you waiting. The reason I want to meet you is I want to see Mega Evolution up in battle. Alright, I remember this fight, because I always wipe it with Lucario. Oh, you still have 3 Pokemon? No, Moon, you did the wrong joke. I said sorry to keep you waiting because that's a reference to Kid Icarus Uprising. Because that's the first thing Pit says in Chapter 1. Oh my gosh, I can't believe my chat not making the appropriate references. This is like how sad I was when I discovered that nobody else remembered Harmonite but me. You know, if you think about it, Mega Meowstic technically, for a few seconds, becomes non-binary.
Hey, baby. How'd it
Hi,
go?
CJ. I remember Harmonite. Yeah, because I taught you about it yesterday. Shut the fuck up. Non-binary blast. All non-binary people can shoot psychic mind beams. Oh, I was gonna Mega Evolve. Because my mobile data was rate limited and I couldn't watch, so I just remembered off merit. Okay, alright. I see you, I see you. Back to whatever this Pokemon game was. It's the Pokemon game that existed, and that's about as much as you can say about it, really. for Harmonite a few times in the back of the day. It's pretty fun. I've played a lot of Harmonite. Well, I never beat it, but I did play a lot of Harmonite. Harmonite gets hard. Like, Harmonite gets genuinely difficult. Ryu grew to level 36. Disappointing. Why did they make it? What the hell is Harmonite? Harmonite was a eShop exclusive Game Freak made game. It was like a rhythm game, a 3DS rhythm game. And they referenced it in this game because it had some Gen 1 music in it for a few levels, for bonus levels. When do you unlock Mega Evolution? We already did. After the last gym, when you meet Corona. Yeah, that new Game Freak game that I have no interest in, really. Yeah, it's a very fun game, honestly. It's one of Game Freak's projects, because, you know, Game Freak, all of Game Freak's projects that aren't Pokemon don't do well, but it was a good game. This wasn't another case of Little Town Hero. This was an actually good game. You know, if I have to criticize anything about this game, is that the gyms are really boring. Like, coming off of, like, how good Gen 5's gyms were, these are all really bad. The more I think Nintendo and the Pokemon are just holding Game Freak back. No. That's wrong. We've seen Game Freak do other projects. I don't think this is a Pokemon problem. Slowly building up the streak you broke from me. Hey buddy, I'm not gonna take any fault for this. Listen, it's fun to point at Game Freak's new project and be like, why can't Pokemon be like that? But when you remember other games Game Freak made, it's like, actually. Just because they're making one game that looks good, like, you guys gotta remember that Game Freak has made other games and none of them were particularly great. Like, Harmonite's really good, but it's also very short. I would have loved to see it, like, become more of a, like, proper series, but, you know, live and let live. Wait, Musume without girls, it's just horse better. Yeah, the 3DS demos were so cool. It's too bad that they all were, like, had a limited amount of usages for some reason. Why did they do that? Yeah, I've never understood the limited usage thing. Game Freak is my most probable IP in history, and their team size is like easily a third of what it should be for the games alone. Yeah. I mean, the thing people, like, honestly tend to forget is that Pokemon's main moneymaker is not the video games. Like, Pokemon makes way more money from their other, like, other adventures. Pokemon games just need more development time. Because the worst Pokemon games, I feel like, while Sun and Moon and USUM were fine, they definitely could have been better. But like the worst Pokemon games were made in a time where they were trying to do like a yearly development cycle, and as soon as they started breaking from that, they started making good games again. Like, obviously everybody wants to be like, oh, they should give the teams more money, and while, yes, I agree, giving them more money would probably result in better products, what they really need is just more time. That's why I'm really excited for Winds and Waves, because it has a fairly long dev cycle, because they've had time to work on that. Well, that dev time passes in a game that ended up being mid. I'm gonna be honest, even if the game's just mid, I think everybody would, well, no matter what, even if the game isn't like explosively good, then people would just get, like, people will be mad anyway. It doesn't matter how good the game is gonna be. Just wait. I can already see the next half, like after a few months, the discourse is gonna be like that the game is only gonna be on Switch 2. It would kind of be on brand for them. I mean, given like that, I don't think a lot of people had high hopes for Pokopia, and then it's become the highest reviewed Pokemon game ever made. I'm willing to give Game Freak a little bit of benefit of the doubt, honestly. I mean, SV, I don't think people would have. No, well, because people did want like a Switch 2 to come out before Scarlet and Violet, and then the Switch 2 came out, and then everybody made fun of it for being called a Switch 2, even though half of the discourse for that part was like, they should just call it the Switch 2 to avoid another Wii U situation. What I'm saying is Nintendo fans are the dumbest people alive. Didn't Koei Tecmo make Pokopia? From what I've read, Koei Tecmo and Game Freak worked on it, but Game Freak had the initial idea and was working on it like ahead of time, and then they brought on Koei Tecmo to help with the development. That's what I've read, so take it with a grain of salt. I'm not sure if that's completely accurate. But from what I understand, Game Freak was making the game first, and then they brought Koei Tecmo on to help. So it was a joint venture. I have a record of Super League names: NES, Super Nintendo, yeah. Somehow, though, to be fair, I think the Super Nintendo name worked out for them somehow. Listen, nothing can be worse than the Xbox's naming conventions. We can make fun of Nintendo all we want, but the Xbox is way worse. Because, you know, you had the original Xbox, then you had the Xbox 360, pretty decent name. Then you got the Xbox One, which is like, okay, that's an interesting name. Then we get the Xbox Series S and X, and I'ma be honest, I still don't get the name of that. Yeah, PlayStation was just like, we're just gonna go in numbered order. Y'all can come up with names. Do I have ethers? I do have ethers. PlayStation. I guess the Vita is the only thing that like really broke the naming convention. Because why? Like you've done numbers for everything else. Why is the Vita specifically the one where you're like, screw it, PS Vita? I mean, the Xbox One's launch was a nightmare in general, because initially they were going to make the Kinect a required add-on that was going to come with the console. They advertised it more as a multimedia station than as just a video game thing. Dude, video game controllers have become too standardized. Like, honestly, I'm still surprised Nintendo has not made another controller in the style of the GameCube controller, because the GameCube controller feels so nice on the hands. Like, obviously the D-pad on the GameCube controller is butt cheeks, but everything else on this is really good. Like, analog triggers, dude. You want to know another game, like, controller that is, feels amazing in the hand? The Wii Classic Controller Pro. Dude, if you've never used a Classic Controller Pro, it is so just buttery smooth. The Classic Controller Pro is one of my favorite controllers of all time. Big fan of the Wiimote. Unironically, I do actually really like the Wiimote. Oh my god, Ramos. I see it PS1 and PlayStation X. Yeah, I don't remember. Right. I feel like the PSX was like an internal name thing. It was like an internal naming thing, so then it just kind of became a thing that everybody referred to it as. It didn't have pressure-sensitive buttons. True, but also, what video game used analog buttons in a way that was interesting? And to be fair, it did it, like, the triggers were pressure-sensitive, which, you know, made sense. And it was using, like, sunshine and stuff, for, like, soft pressing the sticks, or the triggers would shoot water and you'll be allowed to move. Whoa, flamethrower. I can get rid of mystical fire already. If we want to talk about a naming convention that never made sense, let's talk about Sega's consoles. You guys remember, you know, there was the Sega Master System, the Sega Genesis, the Sega... What was after the Genesis? Oh, well, technically there was a 32 and the 32X, you know, the add-ons. And then after that was the Sega Saturn, and then there was the Sega Dreamcast. And then there was the Sega Neptune that never came to be, but, you know. Oh yeah, the Sega CD. I feel like Sega flew too close to the sun, honestly. Neptune was just a standalone 32X. Ah, okay. Which probably would have been a better idea, but you know. Yeah, Sega, man, I think Sega should exist in the current console market. If Atari can come back and start making consoles again, Sega could too. And there are also different names in different countries. For Sega consoles, Oh yeah, because the Master System was called something else in like Europe. The Mega Drive, yeah, that's what it was. Thank you, Chucky, because I did not remember what the name was. Oh, are we finally going to be going into the wasteland? Oh, hi, Lysander. You can see your future in a better direction. We can't just cover up the old filth with new filth. I implore you to consider what we need to do to change the world into a new, beautiful world. Sick. Oh yeah, so next is Route 13. Oh boy. That thing got a Mega? Lysandre? You know what's weird? These two never came back in ZA. Oh, Black Sludge. Also, was there not a clothing store in this town? Were there not clothing stores in the last two towns? Yeah, there weren't any boutiques. Their story ended in Sun and Moon. That made it sound like they died. The Lumios Badlands. What a cool name for an area that is literally just filled with nothing. Smooth rock. Yo, Chad, I found my brain. Oh, Gibble. Look at him, little guy. Just a silly little guy. Force Fem, go kill him. Badlands are just areas with nothing. Ah, so all of Gen 6. You know, these lands are kind of bad. Oh, I don't have a fairy type move on you. But hey, this is finally the route where we can get Helioptile. You know, everybody's favorite electric Pokemon. Helioptile. It feels very weird to me that Helioptile was introduced in the same generation as Dedenne, because Helioptile definitely feels like it was like a Pokemon, like a Pikachu replacement. But then it didn't have any like, but then they introduced Dedenne, so it's like, okay. Do I have anything that you can learn that would like be good? Hello, Barracuda. Helioptile is very cute. I will give you the... All right, this area has like wind that pushes you back because that was a requirement. Hi, Trapinch. Man, y'all really put Gibble and Trapinch on the same route, huh? Oh. Wasn't there an unused door in this area? I think so, yeah. No, I'm not using Flygon. Die. That one didn't get a Mega. Man, this is... If this isn't annoying, I don't know what is. Still not about that years later. The door I was just... Okay, so that's the unused one. It's almost like this game had a bunch of planned content that was removed. I like that they made an area with a bunch of these things that you're supposed to be using your skates on, and then they've made it so that if you're on your skates, you get pushed back by the wind. Oh my god, Doug Trio. Please don't have Arena Trap. Oh my god! Alright. I'm sure there are plenty of items here that I don't care about. Oh. It's that rock. Sick. Cool. Oh, wait, the wind is blowing in a different direction now. Oh my god. BB up. Wait. Trepid's just the same attack stat as Flygon? That's so messed up. Man, they really hate Flygon, huh? Alright, is this my Earthquake TM? It's Charge Beam, okay. Why did they give the Ground Dragon Pokemon Levitate? Why did they do that? Oh my god, there was a rock there. Oh, for... No, dude! I love an area filled with Pokemon with Arena Trap and repels don't work in. Charge Beam, now you're Samus. Holy shit. When do I get the Screw Attack? It is really crazy they take away Trapinch's like ability of Arena Trap to give it Levitate. Like, sure, man. Hey, oh my god, I did the exact same thing again. You can't get affected by spikes now. So... yeah, because it's flying, duh. Tell that to Magnemite. I did all of that for a burn heal. Hello, Mr. Scientist. Those Team Flare people in the red suits. No one who's with anything hangs out with a group wearing garish outfits like that. Damn, bro. You don't gotta violate them like that. Oh my god, really? This is on the level of, oh no, I dropped the lift key. Man, I've gotta say, the ZA remix of the song is way better. Why would you switch to using Bite? I resist that. Nice crit. Is that device meant to be your dowsing machine? That is the dowsing machine in this game. I guess after... I still much prefer the dowsing machine in Black 2, White 2, or Black and White. Because you don't have to like be constantly tapping the screen to figure out where it is. So butchered as well. I don't say it's butchered. It's fine in this game. Force Femme is finally learning Moonblast. Let's go. Is this supposed to be the same guy from the cave earlier? Huh? Where's my power plant pass? How in the world do you have a power plant pass? Ah, I'll make a stout deduction. You picked up the power plant pass I dropped while I was checking out that big boulder. And what's worse, you plan on going to the power plant, don't you? Cool, dude. Man. Team Team Flare is filled with idiots. How many electro types do you think are in Gen 6? Like, there's Dedenne, Helioptile. Wow, this song is actually really good. I don't remember it in the slightest. Not even Team Rocket was this bad. No, to be fair, don't forget about Team Rocket's guy who's like, who after you beat him, he's like, oh no, I dropped the lift key. Like, pick it up, you idiot. Like, Team Flare was supposed to be incompetent. What's Team Rocket's excuse? There are 3 electro types in Gen 6. Really? Is it really just Dedenne, Helioptile, and Pikachu? Oh my god, wow. That's cringe. Trying to throw his boss under the bus. To be fair, that's like most of the Team Rocket guys. Heliolisk. Well, you know, I was talking about like families specifically. Is there a healing place in here? Yeah, there is. These guys will heal me, I think. You know, it's really crazy that literally nobody... What? That everybody's like, man, it's really weird that Lumio City doesn't have enough power, but nobody decided to get up and come check this area. Like, we are the first people to come see the power plant since the issues have started. Is everybody in Kalos just an idiot? Like... Sticks out as, oh no, I dropped my whiffed key, don't hurt me, oh whoa. Rival is meant to be competent? Well, I mean, if we're talking about competent rivals, how many rivals are actually competent and don't actively harm you throughout the... Gary is not competent. Gary is 100% not competent. That dude is an idiot. Through and through. This guy goes through the entire Sylph Company building while it's under a hostiles takeover. Sees you, like, fighting Team Rocket grunts, and then decides to fight you. Silver is also just wildly incompetent. You know what? Brendan and May are also incompetent. I think those two count as incompetent. Barry isn't incompetent. Barry helps at the very least. Barry helps with the Team Galactic threat. He's not like actively harming you. Do we count Dawn and Lucas as rivals? Because technically they're not really like antagonistic. I think they really just have like self-esteem issues. Charon and Bianca, they're not incompetent. They like do things. After Charon and Bianca, Hugh is definitely not incompetent. Why Brendan and May catching strays? I mean, they're his kid. They're just stupid. Nemeno is not incompetent. Nemona is too competent. Where the president was held hostage? Literally! So he went through the entire, like, rigmarole of climbing up all of Silphco. He went through the entirety of, like, climbing up Silphco, but... and decided to do nothing about the Team Rocket threat. And he's the best rival we've ever had, by the way. That's what people would want you to believe, that all the rivals that came after Blue were bad because they're not antagonistic enough. Yeah, he was bullheaded, but he wasn't stupid. Dude was just angry. What even was Blue doing there? You could say that about every time Blue shows up in Red and Blue. Like, my favorite is, like, the fight that you do before the Elite Four, where he loses to you, and then he's just like, whatever, I'll go to the Pokemon League. Like, yeah, sure, he defeats the Pokemon League, but what did he think was going to change within the 30 minutes between the time that we got there? in the time when we last fought. Climbing man's probably use an elevator. I mean, in Sylph Code, to get to the area that you like rescue the boss from, you do have to like traverse like the teleporters. Oh, let's not even talk about the Gen 6 rivals because literally all of them are stupid and idiots. I mean, Caleb and Serena help. Or at least they try. Okay, Gen 7 is how. SM how is kind of useless, but USUM how is kind of good. I will say that USUM, for as much like as people give it crap for like ruining some aspects of the story, USUM did improve Hao's character a bunch. Hop was entirely not needed. I don't think Hop is bad. Hop's character arc of like being in the shadow of his brother and then also in the shadow of us, I think is like worth it. But like, you could also argue that Hop really isn't that much of a rival, because the real rival of Gen 7, let's be honest, is Bede. I guess there's also Marnie. Though Marnie just looks like she hates being there. I mean, I guess it's because of Team Yell, but you know. Which is unfortunate for some. Bede is literally Silver if he had any amount of motherly love in his life. That's literally Bede's character. If Ariana finally decided to take care of her damn kid instead of going and trying to get Giovanni back. That plot line of Gold and Silver is really funny with the hindsight that HGSS gives us of Giovanni was actually going to come back, but because we time traveled and beat him up, he never did. Like, how messed up is that? Nimona is absolutely great, and she's really the only like rival character that there is in SV. Until the DLC. Until the DLC. Because the DLC gave us the greatest rival. My son. Yeah, it is really weird that like Celebi takes us back in time and we see Giovanni hanging out in a cave. HGSS had time travel? Oh yes! This is something you may not, a lot of people may not have known because it was a mystery gift event. But the mystery gift event was it the Celebi or was it the spiky-eared Pichu? One of the two. You take them to I think it's Spiky-eared Pichu, actually. You take Spiky-eared Pichu to Elix Forest, and you check Celebi's shrine. You see Celebi. Celebi sends you back in time to see Giovanni abandoning Silver, and then it goes to the time when the rocket was taking over the radio tower, and Giovanni's just hanging out in the cave that connects Johto to Kanto. And like Celebi just time travels us there, and we beat up Giovanni, and is like, well, now I'm not gonna go back to Team Rocket. And leaves. It's so funny in retrospect. Cause why did Celebi do that? Celebi really said, hey, you know, it'd be funny. You want to go ruin some old man's life? He's like, not really. But yeah, Nemona is like really the only rival character in SV, because Arven is just like a dude, and Penny has social anxiety. Celebi felt like trolling. I do miss mystery gift events like that, but I also realized that it was a really stupid idea in retrospect. Like, hey, here's all this content that's actually just in the game, and you only need one specific Pokemon to be able to access it, and we're only gonna distribute it once. Yeah, that's the first time Pokemon randomly threw in a time travel gimmick, and then they did it again in the Scarlet and Violet DLC. Yeah, no, Team Flare was a literal joke. And that is, to be fair, that is kind of part of the thing where, like, honestly, now that I think about it, Team Flare is just basically a repeat of Team Galactic, huh? Where the entire thing is that it's a team of incompetents put together by someone who wants to destroy the world. Where they don't really realize what their leader is planning, and that their leader wants to get rid of them too. Oh, this guy doesn't even get a name. Yeah, Team Galactic had a structure, but Galactic, like, they're basically both the same thing where, like, Cyrus just put them together because as a means to an end. Like, he just needed them to exist in order to achieve his goal of, like, destroying the world. Yeah, Team Galactic at least had memorable characters. Again, thank you, ZA, for making Mabel into an actual character. Maybe his name is Adaman. If my analysis is correct, and it always is, this battle is 100% failure on my part. Cool, dude. Behind me is a group of people who asked. I mean, Celebi is the time travel Pokemon. So it does... Oh, they're gonna give me the chance to heal. Sick. Very polite of her. For the privilege to wear gaudy red suit. Yeah, she has a name, but the bald guy doesn't. If we're I want to talk about a bit more about Heart Gold and Soul Silver's like unique events, because my god were they weird. So there was the spiky-haired Pichu, and if you took like Arceus to the place where you got the unknowns, the ruins of Alph, it would teleport you to the Sinjo ruins where you could watch Arceus create life. Lysandra, Malva, Mabel, solely because of Zero and Xerosic, yeah. Oh, hell yeah, full restores. Never mind, I take back everything I said about you two. God. I forgot they did this. This is the only thing I remember them from. Yay. Also, this is... Man, talking about the Team Galactic... The Team Galactic parallels. Team Galactic did this exact same thing. They took over a power plant to steal energy that they needed to use. Man, I never even thought about that. Oh, hell yeah, this guy actually sells me water at a good price now. I'll actually buy some. He would have a name if he had hair. Bald people don't deserve names. All bald people don't deserve names. I'm trying to think of the other Heart Gold Soul Silver events, because I know there were more. Besides just the two. I'm actually going to pull up the Cerebi page for them, because I know there are some more interesting ones. In-game events from event Pokemon. There's Sinjo Ruins, the Spiky-Haired Pichu. Okay, so it is Celebi. Oh, you know what it is? I'm stupid, right? Spiky-Haired Pichu is you get it from the Pikachu-colored Pichu. And it's a reference to a movie, right? The Spiky-Haired Pichu is a reference to a movie. Oh, that is really the only events, huh? I thought there were more. If you want to talk about weird shit that RGSS did, remember the Shiny Leaf? Yes, an episode of the anime? Ah, okay. The episodes in Pokemon Channel. Ah, alright. Who remembers Ukulele Pikachu? Oh my god, from Guardian Signs. Pokemon Ranger. Pokemon Ranger mentioned in my chat. Congratulations, you get 1,000 Grand Soul Freak points. Pokemon Channel, the sequel to Hey You Pikachu. Oh no, I didn't mean to. God damn it. Guardian Science was a great game. Too bad I could never finish it because every time I tried emulating it, it would crash at a specific part. And I'm not sure if that was copyright protection or if it's just like something with how the game is emulated. So I've never beaten Guardian Science, which is weird because Guardian Science is like the best Pokemon Ranger game, which makes sense because it was the last one that they made. They didn't make any more Ranger games after that one. I mean, at least they went on a high note. For a while, the last Mystery Dungeon game we had was Super Mystery Dungeon. Dog, I forgot how fast Doug Trio, and I'm Santum, so I can't even run if I want to. Can I? Am I allowed to? Oh my god. Have you guys ever seen the final boss to, like, is it Gates to Infinity or Super Mystery Dungeon where you're fighting the literal abyss as the final boss of the game? What the hell happens in the Mystery Dungeon games? Oh yeah, this was the game where they made electric types completely immune to paralysis, even from moves like Sunspore. Super, yeah. Jesus Christ. Why? What happened? Why were we fighting God? Well, not God, but the literal abyss. It's so weird, like, out of context, like, I'm pretty sure there is, like, an actual, like, in-depth story reason why you're fighting that. But it, like, out of context, it's so weird just to see, like, 3 unevolved starter Pokemon fighting the Black Abyss. Oh, hi, Izzy. Pokemon, the flower Pokemon, the Pokemon that was given eternal life. Bye, dude. I mean, the literal final boss of the first Mystery Dungeon game is trying to get Rayquaza to help you blow up a meteor that's gonna blow up the Earth. And at first he didn't want to help, the moron. Like, you die too, idiot. Cool, I'm gonna go heal though. Oh my god, she won't let me go heal. There's a Pokemon Center on this way. Yeah, Magenta Plaza. Can you guys believe they set an entire game here? Oh my god, I can't believe the Pokemon Company would do something so stupid. Super built up the entire story to revolve around Yveltal turning Pokemon to stone, and then they rock put the last second to surprise it's actually an eldritch being. To be fair, that is a very funny rug pull. Oh, Team Plasma mention. He got Bonjour down just fine, but he still always said smell you later when he left. That is a reference I did not expect. God, imagine, like, Blue in a... just a room of French people being like, smell you later. I forgot that Shauna knew Clement, or Clement, however you pronounce his name. Why are you lighting the tower in the middle of the day, you idiot? People aren't going to be able to see it good. And to think, AZ built this to blow up the region. Clement, okay. But he has an O in his name, so I think it is supposed to be Clement. Because it is French, you know, like Clement. Lemon. Well, the anime's wrong. I'm right. I know better than the Pokemon Company. Alright. Let's, with that save, we're gonna end the stream there, I think. I think this is a good place to end the stream. Tomorrow we'll probably play more Pokemon, honestly. Unfortunately, chat, there's not going to be a Tekken Thursday this week because Pokopia comes out on Thursday. Oh, right! I forgot I saw that. Let's show people ZA, granted they're not paying you. I will literally shill for ZA because ZA is a good game. Yeah, I'm gonna end off here. We had a good it was a good run. I'm gonna go die. We're gonna rate it May, I guess, because she's streaming. Oh well, this person is playing Pokemon. I've never seen this person before. Well, now I'll just read my. We get more Pokemon content now. I'm sad. Yeah, this entire week is gonna be just Pokemon streams. It's gonna be crazy. Revolutionary new concept, I know. The Pokemon fan playing a Pokemon game. Pokopia Thursday. Oh yes. The little known fact that Thursday actually starts with a silent P. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming and hanging out today. It's always nice to see some familiar faces and some new ones. And I'll see you all back here tomorrow for some more Pokemon Y. And as always, live fast and eat ass, everybody. Bye bye. That's the wrong screen.